Now I decided against removing the radiator mount, which is right here, from the donor car. It's just kind of a huge pain to get out. I mean, you undo some bolts and all that, but with all the radiator stuff, and then you have tubing and hoses and all that, and I was getting near the end of the day, so I just kind of left it. I've got a little bit of a bend or crack right here. I'm not sure if that was there before, but I don't see any leaks, and everything seems to be working fine with my engine. Nothing's overheating. My air conditioner works and everything, so I'm just going to leave this as is. But you can see I'm losing a number of little pieces right here. Luckily, I do have this. They left me this, thank you, the Fates anyway, and that's, I think, a mount for the headlight right there. But I was finding some little pieces and trying to salvage various pieces that might have broken off. And I found this piece, and could tell it was the same type of plastic as the mount, and it fits right up in there. So I thought it might be nice to see if I could put that back and give this a little more kind of vertical structural support in there. And it ends up sort of covering up where this little clip will go in right there somewhat. So kind of not a big deal, but I thought I would kind of try, since it's you know, kind of busted off in one piece here. So I'm going to try and epoxy it in and see how that ends up working. And this is what I'm going to use. I got some JB Weld, and this is steel reinforced epoxy. And this is kind of their multi-purpose kind of stuff right here. It even says great for automotive, but I double checked on the back that it does say plastic and PVC. So anyway, I'm going to give this a try. Kind of your standard epoxy. It's got these two components, two ingredients that have to mix right there. So I will just squeeze out a bit, mix it up, and apply it, and see how it works. It's not very quick setting. It's 4 to 6 hours to set, so it'll be easy to, of course, get it in place there. But maybe by tomorrow we can check and see if it looks good. But I just thought I'd give this a try. This is a small little thing to do, and it'd be nice to have that little piece back in the radiator mount. In case you haven't used this before, it's kind of what it looks like. When I took the cap off, both tubes just kind of squirted out, just sort of really quickly there. I didn't even have to push on the plunger at the bottom. So I tried to get what looked like the same amount of each component here, and that's what you're looking for. And you see the white and the black go together, and this will turn to a gray, and it'll dry this gray color too, which is kind of nice because, I mean, it matches up with the you know, the color of the plastic of that radiator mount, although it doesn't matter too much. But there we go. So that's what it should look like. It is kind of thick and goopy, but that's sort of what we want. There's even epoxy putty that I thought about using, but this is what I found, and it was easy, so we'll see how this works. So here's what I've done. There's the epoxy there, and in there, and then also all along here as well. So that does not look pretty, but I'm hoping it'll do the job. See, I'm kind of bracing this a bit because, you know, everything being kind of busted in here, it's sort of falling back. So I'm just kind of pushing it out to where it's at more of its natural, original area. And that's just going to hold that in until it cures. And hopefully that'll do the job there. So I don't care too much if it's pretty, but if that gives us a little more structure in here and keeps things closer to where they should be, then that's all I need.